As we are once again live upon the internet. Double checking that everything is set up correctly with bit rates going everywhere and such. Yeah, looks about right. And my audio is not broken. That's good. Yeah, let's jump in. Starting pretty early, but I kind of have to. So I got a thing I need to do in a few hours. That's in a few hours. I have a few hours. Also,
Safe
does
area
this
entered.
work? Yes, that works. So we're actually gonna do a thing, as my voice cracked. A thing. We're gonna do a thing. Grown adult humans. Except am I grown? Let's chill out. What is this one? Why do I have an extra copy here? Also, this is of that one. I don't want that one. Let's make a copy of this one. Because actually, I'm gonna move the build showcase back a few days. Because I realize actually next week, don't have a. We don't. Ooh, yay! Nice. Yeah. I guess I know what we're doing this evening. Because yeah, we have holsters plus backpacks. That's not gonna say no to that. As our target, there. Yeah, I'm gonna move the build showcase back a little so I can grind a little bit more. Kind of like, yeah, maybe I try to get a little few better purple pieces, especially for the purple one. Let's rename this one already. It is the 19th, 24008, right? What month is it again? And 19th and envy or descent envy. Because I'm gonna put one video in between, seeing as we did a loop 40. I feel a lot of people still don't know how to envy. Although there's many ways to envy, but I feel the setup that we have is really good. Like loop 40 is not a challenge with it. But then I want to kind of quantify that in numbers and then turn that into. I think I'm gonna just make it an in-depth look and then how to envy. We'll call it how to envy. So I'm gonna do the setup work on it a little bit here today. Actually, let me bring up Discord or in this afternoon stream, and then actually let's open this in a new tab here, so I can more easily look at it every time instead of having a photos window viewer up. Because yeah, in the end of it, this is what we ran till the end. So I mostly want to also kind of calculate the 3 extra choices you have, because we'll. So we're gonna kind of do that. I haven't ever done. Descent calculations. Also, these numbers will look super weird. Also, we don't have a base really, but we'll just take one. We'll just take a random base. The base doesn't matter. The percentual differences matter. So we'll likely take a round base or 10k or something. So I should put that in already. Something simple. We're never gonna have DTA or DTH. I can go. Although, well, technically the weapon might have DTH, but it's like 2%. It's not gonna make a difference. not in any practical form. How am I gonna structure this? I also can actually, because I'm gonna get one of these runs out otherwise. Let's go here. Have they updated yet? Still not. I think they're just gone. Right? Have they still not added? Over. Oh, wait. Over. No. Okay. I think these people may have given up on their project. I'm just kind of sad because they would do a lot of the legwork quite often for us. Some talents. Was this was alphabetical, right? Yes. Because oh, the tier. Okay, I forgot that's how they. Was looking at the second one, going like, why is tier 1 that weird? But that's not the thing. So which is a blitz rate at full? Was it 6%, right? Yeah, 6 times 30. 6 times 30. I mean, let's just why even? I mean that's 240, but let's just do it with this 6 times. It's 180, of course. That one. That's 60 times 40. See, good thing I don't rush myself and just did it. And hey, the mirror. And yeah, it was indeed a fun run yesterday. Yeah, I was like to that. Yeah, like the universe came in between. Well, I'm gonna be doing a 30 at some point as well. Still, so although maybe we'll still go even to 40, if depending on how that goes. So maybe if you're willing to try again, then because I kind of like that you had technical issues. Oh, yeah, today's also the last day of the summer event. I still need to actually get it on character 4 just to have it. But yeah, on character 3 I still need a loop 30. I want to get tier 2 patches on them. Although I might go for tier 1. And yeah, actually what we're doing today is kind of analyzing that run and turning, because I'm gonna just turn that into a video a little bit quicker. Oh yeah, I have side-to-side scroll nowadays. On this mouse, that's actually kind of handy. Although that's super slow, I need to kind of speed that up. Because yeah, let's actually first do the full build, and like it ended up there. Keep losing the tab. So we would have actually yeah, let's do this and then let's do this. I don't remember what the RPMs were anymore. That's annoying. Also, per se, it doesn't per se matter as long as it's just going up by a consistent amount. No, let's get strange. Or strain again. So at max it's going to be 50. Yeah. 50 times 5. times 5. I'm gonna guess that 25. What is? Ah. Keep, wait. I'm gonna guess the base 25 is always there. I'm gonna guess we don't have the watch for the plus 20 to 45, so I'm gonna guess that 25. Because also, yeah, surgical is 60 together with, if I have the permanence right. Yeah, so surgical. What else do we have? So Allegro. Yeah, rifleman. Because that's 14 in total, right? Yeah, it's 5 plus 9. 14 for how many stacks? 5, right? Just to make sure. 14 times 5. Times 5. Let's put these in brackets because also we have the red course. Let's add loop 40. Because how much would that be? Because that would be. Wait, how do we have? Oh, of course, we didn't get 48. We only, yeah, so we got, so it's, yeah, so it's 40. It's gonna be 34, right? Yeah, 34 plus 6. Because I'm always gonna take the skilled here, so 34. Plus 34 times. I was actually, let me turn these two around. It's gonna bother me otherwise. Because it's amount of stacks and then stack value. Did it the wrong way here as well, right? Yeah. It's 5 times 50. Just to be consistent. With this one as well. So we have that. And then vigilance as another. Plus 10 times 10. Why am I not using my numpad? It's so much easier. There we go. I mean, we can just do it actually like this. Zero. Max size of 38. But the reload is 0, so it doesn't matter. So this. Now, first, let's do. I'm kind of not sure how I want to structure this, but first, let's get all of the multipliers in here, and then we can take multipliers out. I think that might be easier. But then also, yeah, we can just do this. Turn those two around. We don't get weapon damage as one of the red ones, right? Well, actually, we do get crit damage, don't we? So maybe it's 40? Do we get crit damage? That's one of the bonuses. That's displacement reset. So maybe we do get 40. Is there any exotic that isn't in any oh, okay. Your blind justice isn't there anything. The old liberty talents. Oh, that's why we should try to get sadist, because all of these are 45 at their max, right? Oh no, 65. 60. 20 plus 45, right? Yeah, 65. So and then this is that number times 1.7 or 2.7. Yeah, that looks about right. Actually, let's split those two up. So it's 1 plus. I mean, it's gonna be all pluses. So 1 plus 1 plus. I'm actually just gonna do that. Just looks weird, but makes sense to me. That way, at least I know it's like that one is the multiplier kind of thing. So I'll just do that, just for visual clarity. That doesn't do anything. It's all pluses. So yeah, we have all the bonuses now. Then, yeah, did we get 20 crit damage? I can't remember because it's crit chance. It's also crit damage, right? Or is it headshot? Ha. Also depends if we get the base. Like, that's the annoying thing. We don't see the base numbers for weapons in there, so we can't really do base calculations. Well, actually, we took no weapon damage or talents, we would see the base, but the base doesn't matter here because we're gonna care about percentages. Also, 183 million burst DPS, even with a 10k base, which is like a super low base for any weapon. Like most weapons are in the 40ks and the 50ks, and the 60ks. So yeah, this is the everything. Or yeah, let's call this final. Yeah. So we take this and put that there. Well, actually, it's gonna have SMG, so it would be 70 here, technically. Although this is also with the watch. We wouldn't have the watch. The watch is 20, right? Of course, it's the head. Yeah, so this would be 50. Okay. call it that. Everything is stacked. Can't you here for a second? Hello, what the hell am I doing? I don't know. What the hell am I doing, actually? Yeah, good question. I barely know half of that. I'm for a thing I'm gonna turn into a video this evening. Yesterday we did a very deep run of Descent. Although, I mean, it's not even that very. There are people that go much further than we did. But we went to 48. We did that in 6 hours, 49 minutes, and 15 seconds. And seeing as a lot of people still don't really know the setup for Envy, I want to kind of talk about the setup for Envy, but then also kind of do the calculations here, because we also have, we usually pick these four. We have Surgical, Obliterate, Strained, and Allegro. Those are kind of fixed. And then we kind of have three for these two slots. So either basically a two pick between Rifleman, Vigilance, and Critical. And I kind of actually want to see what is the better pick between them. So for that, we've just first brought in everything, and now we're just gonna compare between other setups. So this is no God damn it. Agonizing. Or actually, not no agonizing, but let's call it agonizing off. Wow. That is a steep drop. How, wait, what? Oh, the RPM, of course. Because, yeah. I'm like, wait, how does it drop off that far? That's because this isn't here. Okay. So that would be basically a 30% loss. Makes about sense. We have a ton of crit damage. So because yeah, we're just gonna, for instance, here take Chatter off. So that's gonna be the same numbers here. Chatter would be this one. Let me just put a 0 there. Chatter off. I know Chatter is like half of our damage there, which makes sense. And actually as well, let's see. Oh, off. Because this would be, should actually totally change this so that that is a locked number, because it always should be going after that anyway. So what is the vector reload? Attack vector. Am I on striker? I'm on striker. It's going to be a 2.0 then, likely. Because yeah, here we have the watch 10%. We wouldn't have that in there. Although, do you get reload speed? I haven't had to deal with the permanent upgrades for so long. I don't actually even remember what they were. Yeah, so are you playing PC or console? I'm always on PC. I don't own any of the consoles. So I end up always on PC. Wait, why is this average shot lower? Oh, actually, because we did this. Yeah, so I should remember to actually do that right. So that's also why I play a lot of different type of division where, you know, we're doing division in spreadsheets. So yeah, we have those four. So with each of the exotics gone. And yeah, let's get... So we'll do 1, 2, 3. Because actually, if I did 3 there, I won't have space there anymore. Maybe we just use the bottom here. Because what would I want to do? Just between those 3, right? Yeah. So I would want to have between having surgical and not having. Because wait, well, why is this one at 6? Yeah, because that would be that one, right? So if we go to 10 here, that works out, yeah, because we'll have surgical. And that's the reason we take surgical, because otherwise, whenever you don't have agonizing triggered, you just drop off way too much. Because the surgical number is this. That's not a big difference. But yeah, without surgical. And then, yeah, we need to then do the... So we rifle Vigi. Vigi. And then it would be rifle plus crit. And that would be Vigi plus crit. The 3 different variants. So this is already just rifle plus Vigi. So actually we should just put them all 3 in here, and then so rifle plus crit would mean losing Vigi. So we lose this. And then here we would lose this. Let's actually bracket this one just for here, so it's kind of clear. That doesn't. No, that's not. That's not weapon damage. This is weapon damage. Wait, how much is rifle? Is it that little? I mean, yeah, it's 5 times 14. It's 70. Huh. Wait, that was... Actually, yeah. That's then gonna... At least, yeah, on these little higher loops, it's gonna lose the crit by a lot, actually. So crit would be this plus 100. In order of operations, we'll keep this safe, but just for visual clarity, I'm just gonna put that in between brackets. Not that it's needed, because it would do that, but this way I can kind of visually quickly get what's going on there. Yeah, so this would be having this plus no crits plus still weapon damage. Yeah, this would be this plus this. Okay, so let's take this part of this. Wait, these aren't locked? Why are these not locked? That's weird.
Please remember to switch off and unplug all electronic devices that are not in use. Thank you for your cooperation.
Actually, for now, I mean, it works out. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so when actually I made the wrong choice. Although it's not that big of a difference. Because I still have Vigi here anyway, so I'm still locked into that. Yeah, Vigi plus crit would be the way to go.
Consumption of drugs and alcohol on site is forbidden. Violators will be removed from the secure area immediately.
Thing is, the annoying thing is, like, this brings up a dozen other questions as well then. Because what is the difference between this and then going, or what? I mean, it's more, but going, yeah, chatter, agonizing plus the backfire. What was the backfire talent called again? Payment? Yeah, payment. Okay. But yeah, let me catch up here as well for a second. This was kind of my own world for a bit. And hey there, Fern. And and hey there, Runstatio. Spreadsheets. Yep. Sometimes you gotta spread the shit all over these sheets just to figure out what is happening. Yeah, we're doing a second one, turns out. So if we have also I should have both of these. I should just so we can compare their numbers as well. It's not going to change anything about the percentages, which we kind of care the most about, but then, we can still kind of. Oh, we could have actually just kept the comparison to there. Which, yeah, makes some sense. It's already kind of alter this one. Just it's maybe not great. Let's do that. Now let's color these up so we have it already. Well, actually, no. I mean, we have them separated enough. This doesn't need to be color coordinated things. So that, let's do that, and let's do this just so we know that we have in fact correctly accounted for those things. Okay, so Ago cha bull. And this would be Ago cha pay. Because what if we drop bullet hell for payment in kind? Thing is, it's not an apples to apples comparison because you couldn't use the vector. But just yeah, how much payment can add. Can be handy to maybe quantify here for ourselves. So I should get everything else out of here just so we aren't confusing ourselves accidentally. So what would the payment do? Actually, it's 200 sacks, right? Well, just to make sure. Yeah. So is this plus 100? Let's do this again. Plus 200. So 51% more. What if we leave a chatterbox? Yeah, let's actually do all the combos, right? That seems like the thing to do here. I go plus bull plus pay. That's this one. Actually, it's already set up, right? So that's nice. Huh? No, that doesn't have second. Thing is, what I would want. Yeah, let's move this down one. Let's pay 0. Because yeah, you need both numbers. Like just the max number that means nothing. 0 0. There we go. We need it like that. That also means that this gets copied over to these two. Could actually just copy the whole thing. I realize because it's all linking to the same cell. And then, so this is plus 0. Oh, no, that wasn't the enter button. This is the same number, right? Except going here. It's plus 0. How is this the exact same number? That can't be. Oh no, that can be. We're dropping bullet hell there, of course. Let me catch you here for a second as well. It's playing comp as well. Nice. I'm doing well then. You're already past the tutorial, and your sister is getting up to there as well. Usually we call 1K a tutorial. But yeah, that's doing well. What was the other combo? So yeah, leaving out agonizing, right? So cha plus bull plus pay. So this is now chatterbox plus bull plus pay. So we would have these RPMs again. Yeah. Select the whole thing. Thank you. So, cha plus bow plus bay. Well, actually, all of these should be true now. And then what happens here is same set of numbers, but then at 60. Did I do everything right? Let's double check everything. So yeah, we have that plus that, plus that, and this plus this. With these two 60s, and then here we lose RPM. What do we lose here? Reload speed. Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else in that thing? I mean, we have pestilence, plague. But yeah, you would never pick plague. Also, there is no real way of quantifying plague for this because, you know. Do we do one full target? Do we do multiple small targets? But the thing is, stuff should be dying so fast that plague only gets like 1 or 2 ticks. Plague isn't what it used to be. But yeah, I'm kind of happy with this. This will be enough of a discussion piece to center that video around. And I just want one last thing. Actually, let's take the other one. Let's take this one where we have done less to it so far. If we take this again, pretty sure that's actually already the top row there. Overwrite 4 of those. This can go. This all can go. So yeah, this is no status, 1 status, 2 status. Well, this would be a good one to maybe have in here. Just having multiple multipliers and how that multiplies multiplicatively to each other. And yeah, just gonna do this, this, and this. Because yeah, it doesn't go up as linearly as you would think. That's the whole point of multiplying. Because the first one is 65, the second isn't. Second is already more than 100. Wait, no, something broke there. Oh no, actually, yeah, no. So and yeah, because yeah, this needs to be a 1. Because yeah, the third one should even be even higher. And yeah, the second one is almost 200% extra damage. And that's why we take separate multipliers. Just gonna empty out the rest just for visual clarity. Also, I wanna, yes, this one. I mean, on this, it's 65%, like that should be. Is this one divided by this one? Wait, why are some cells set up as percentages somewhere? Oh. What? Why did that even come up? What even was that? But they just say show on the side, like that is 165% of that number, but it's you're making first a bigger number and then multiplying against that bigger number. Actually, I just want a number with 2 digits. No, digits. Because they are each time a 65% increase, but it is a 65% increase from that to that, and of that to that. Oh, actually, wait. I mean, let's actually do it right. Let's do it from here. It's the same number, but just I did the percentages which can break easily. I mean, handy for explaining to some people how multipliers work. Maybe they'll understand why we diversify instead of putting all our eggs in one basket. I kind of like this thing. I think this will be enough to carry a video. And also, I learned myself something. So yeah, we need next time, instead of what I did here of Rifleman plus Vigi, I'm gonna take Crit plus Vigi. Because that's more damage. I thought with how much strained would be. Other thing is, I think the last time I really looked at it, I was also taking payment in kind in there, which of course is another 200 here. So here, if I take critical here, that's less than Rifleman, but because yeah, I mean, in a very obvious sense, especially at loop 40. Although early on, Rifleman will kick Crit's ass. But we're taking red cores anyway, so yeah. Anything else I wanted to have there? Not particularly. Because we're going to basically talk about two things: the numbers of it, and then also the setup with going LMG first and then swapping, you know, taking pummel and extra with the big box LMG to get chatter set up to go bullet hell, and then once you go bullet hell, you can swap over to other things. Yeah, I'll put the link to this spreadsheet if anybody wants to have a closer look at it. It wasn't too big on the screen, so it might be hard to read. But yeah, I'll put it in both chats if you want to have a peek at it. Well, yeah, mostly it's just to compare things, and that's usually how I compare things. This is like how I can sometimes give answers to what is better than other things. Thing is, as well, you gotta keep in mind, of course, like vigilance can drop off. Rifleman needs to stack. You know, same for agonizing. We're kind of considering it always on, but you might not hit the target that is agonizing. That's why also I want the surgical number here with agonizing off, so we know that, you know, if you don't hit your agonizing target, you're dropping 30% damage, which, depending on what you're fighting, might make a big difference. Yeah, I'm happy with that. But then let's go do some things. I'm gonna actually, because I have oh, that's why I was on that character, wasn't it? Good. I needed to check if I did the weekly on them. I'm pretty sure I did, but I'm not 100% sure.
Entering safe area.
How much time did that take? About 50 minutes. That's about right for a spreadsheet. Projects. I haven't done the weekly on them either. I'm gonna go do the weekly. I've done already some in West End. Done. And I don't know if anybody's interested in joining me. If you are, let me know. We can get you in here. Otherwise, I'm gonna just matchmaking stuff. Although actually, yeah, let's do it on character 4, because yeah, one of the things I do want as well is I have all the challenges done and everything, right? I don't need to worry about. I mean, I don't. You don't need to worry about doing all the challenges and stuff anyway. But I like getting 60 in on the main league, just so I get 120 in the second week. I'm gonna swap characters real quick. Let's go to character 4, because I haven't done the summer event on them. I want them to have it done as well, just in case weirdness exists with the cooler and stuff, but also it doesn't really matter, but might as well.
Safe area.
Because I haven't even done a day of it. Because it's the last day of it, so if you haven't done it yet, make sure to do the summer event, get the cooler. Oh, I haven't even I forgot to log in on them at all this week. Wait, what was there? Why do I have this glove? What was I doing that would need this glove? Just gonna dump it there for now. We'll trash it later. I didn't have the global event on, of course. Okay. Yeah, let's pop these. But yeah, I'm gonna go work on a weekly, and if anybody's interested in a weekly as well, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna just match make.
Nice doing business with you.
What else does that? What was the daily as well? Wall Street. Potomac is also the season pass daily, so that's part of this anyway. So I need to do League on third account still. We've been doing so much Descent and Destiny and stuff that kind of got sidetracked. So Federal, Potomac, Roosevelt. And I need 2 missions first for this, and then some activities, and then later on also to some missions. So I'm just gonna go on to those. I have a Ridgeway Pride build. I use it in actually just one build, really, on a PFE. There isn't much you can do with Ridgeway Prides. It used to be good for ongoing, but they changed the ongoing, so you don't need the status effect to be active at the time of killing. That made like Ridgeway kind of good because you would always have bleed active. But here I have kind of this is a hazard, half hazard protection, half and then regen with this kind of build for PFE. This would be 4.15 on the build collection. It's not the greatest build, but yeah, I can kind of put it into PFE. You don't have to go with hazard protection. I used to have armor regen there, but that also didn't really hit the spot for me, at least I feel. The thing is, you can pretty easily actually put Ridgeway in like Hunter's Fury. Actually, I have a Hunter's Fury as well. On the build collection because it's character 5's Hunter's Fury. But yeah, I can go Ridgeway plus Wicked. The nice thing about Ridgeway, you can go with Wicked. You don't have to have Vigilance or something else there. And then also have Sadist on the weapon. Sadist on the weapon kind of recoups a little bit of what you're losing on the chest talent. So actually, yeah, Hunter's Fury is kind of okay. How come the improvised? So improvised allows you to have more PFE. So if you're going, so this is a setup that is mostly there for countdown and stuff, where you have a lot of elites. So this set by itself has 72% protection from elite. Actually more because it has 2 13s in it, so 74% protection from elites. Yeah. Improvised gloves, knee pads, and holster have mod slots, basically. So you can kind of, instead of a brand bonus, you can take a mod slot. And for the case of protection, seeing as it's not on a brand, I feel at some points they should just put this on a brand. Just put PFE as a 12%, or maybe even as a 13%, just on one piece brand. Like that would actually be an easy win for them. Just a simple. I can do. Okay, yeah. Actually, as well, Marines as well. There are also some PvP setups that you can do with it, because also in one versus many, the Ridgeway, you can get actually a lot of regen out of this, much more so than you can out of almost anything else. So yeah, if you're going one against 4 and you get all. Well, you usually can get like 3 to bleed. That's 12% regen. That's a lot of regen. That means in like 8 seconds you're back to full. So
Another
yeah,
agent is now
joining
in your
indeed.
group.
Actually, oh, wait, let me turn on the global event. I'm kind of chatting and forgetting to do what I'm setting out to do. So I'm gonna grab a striker. I'm gonna grab Elmo. I'll put on a Coyote. Well, actually, like we have 5 directives on. I'll go this. I have this silly ongoing here. This isn't a good ongoing, but it's an ongoing. Good enough for this global event. What I'm gonna do though is grab a grenade launcher. Grenade launcher is too good to not take. Time. Indeed, that's nice is there. Because yeah, indeed the combo is Ridgeway plus Sadist plus Wicked. Sadist gets you a little bit of what you lose back, basically. On the chest talents, it's still not as good as the chest talents, but then yeah, you gain a little bit regen in response. But yeah, you just Hunter's Fury, which was like a simple place to put it in. It kind of aligns well with it as well. Well, let's give it 5 directives. Let's get some XP and stars out of it. Let's go start with Federal Emergency of the Bunkers. And yeah, if anybody else is interested, let me know. We can get you in here. Yeah, it's amp, so it's going to be separate multiplier basically. So. Hey, the were epic wizard. Division 3 when spill the beans, spill the juice. Tuesday. Not gonna tell you which Tuesday, but likely a Tuesday. That's usually it's Tuesday or Thursday. That's usually when games come out. Yeah, let's take 5 here. It's also a matchmake for the other 2 slots. We'll carry some people across. And yeah, global event is on, so we're gonna make some booms happen.
Identified.
But yeah, generally new games either come out on Tuesday or Thursday. A live service game like Division, I'm gonna expect Tuesday. Because you usually release it at a time. Kind of the same reason that, you know, patch Tuesdays exist. Because it's not just Division that does Tuesday maintenance. Most maintenances are on Tuesday because Monday you still have some time to work on the patch, and then if it goes wrong on a Tuesday, you have like 4 work days to kind of fix it still. There is reason to the madness, basically. Oh, this place is targeted at Cheska. Still need to put a little bit of time on my hardcore character as well, and just I still need a Cheska chest on them. But we'll get that at a different time. Oh, also actually, let me just in case, I'll jump into voice as well. Just so Marin also doesn't have to hear all my explosions and stuff in the back. I know how kind of annoying that can be. At least if you want to, though. It's not required. Yeah, Makubo, if you are on PC and you want to join, yeah, because it's I'm gonna go do a few missions, do some activities. I'm kind of getting the summer event. This is the last character that would need it. I'm just kind of getting that done. But yeah, if you have your in-game name for me, I can slash invite you in. Also for anybody else, we will have one more slot after, so.
Vital signs critical.
Let's make that global event thing happen. Just kind of waiting for that wave.
Detected. Heavy ammunition.
Delete a wave. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Although, well, not that soon, TM, because keep in mind, likely development has not even started. At best, it's pre-production. They're kind of like just doing, you know, throwing ideas together in a hat kind of moments and stuff. Because the guy that is gonna kind of lead the
Human remains detected.
the pack on that, just gonna
Division
unmatch
agents.
there.
There's no way the outcast could have taken out an entire squad in a fair fight.
He's
Not
still working
possible.
on Star Wars Outlaws.
Another
So.
agent has joined you.
At the very least, still the release of that, he's going to be on that. But from what I'm not sure though. Like somebody said it
Online computer detected.
seemed reasonable, but that is that Massive is just working on the base game. Once the game is out,
They're in any shape to answer.
once the game is out, it's going to be handed off to a different studio
Can you hear me?
for
This is Manny Ortega with the division.
the DLCs and stuff. So a lot of Massive employees will be.
Couldn't get the node back online. I salvaged some
Freed
equipment
up.
to get the White House node connected to the national network.
So,
but before I
maybe,
could get back,
just
those
maybe.
crazy fucks showed up. You gotta get me out of here.
Another agent is now in your
They'll
group.
start working on it then. But also that's the moment that the guy that kind of is gonna put the team together. I'm not sure if he's gonna be the lead, because I would assume Yannick would still be like one of the lead producers at the very least. But yeah, the guy that's gonna put the team together is who was the A-team guy that was like the leader. That guy's coming free. The guy that loves it when a plan comes together. That's what I was rushing from. Division Resurgence. I haven't actually looked much into Resurgence, but I wouldn't be against actually just a mobile phone. Recently, well, actually, well, not recently, but nowadays, for some things, I have a longer commute. So
Hostile protection removed.
I wouldn't be against, playing some Division in a bus. Well, most of the teams are still like the guy will likely still be on Outlaws until it comes out at the very least. Keep in mind that the dev team is likely done now, but they're usually still like working on the day one patch because there's always a day one patch nowadays. You can't have a day zero, uneventful day zero. Heavy there. Just gonna kind of hold for other wave. And this global event is very much about just having a grenade launcher and using it a lot. A lot. And then the jammer pulse is just as extra just in case. Trying Umbra, it only has crit chance on the gear, but offers it as a talent. Should I try to stack my chameleon with 1 damage or crit damage for it to be used when Umbra buff is done? Do you mean as the third stat? Because the third stat should just be detox. Damage to targets out of cover. There is no there is no substitute really. Could try to get some special ammo going as well. Man. Something here. Otherwise, we're dealing with, like, yeah, if we don't take the shields off, we're just doing half damage, basically.
I think I'm safe for now, but please hurry.
Help is on the way, Maya.
Specialization weapon, jammer, explosion, anything of those can kind of make the big booms happen. And the nice thing with the grenade launcher is you get a lot. But then usually for the rest of Umbra, what you can do is, it's one of the few places, same with Negotiator, having specific weapon damage and stuff is a perfectly fine choice over crit damage, because you get a lot of crit damage from that talent. So with Negotiator you don't get that much crit damage from the talent, but because you have only the stat bonuses, but then you have that stacking, the long stacking buff basically, which
You gotta put out the flames. I don't know
isn't
if Maya
that
has any
much.
fireproof
It's like
gear.
48 totals, but you get more consistently from Umbra. So generally you go specific weapon damage for the pieces. That's why, for instance, on my one I'm rolling an AR and I have Fenris piece instead of Grupo or Cheska, because also, yeah, you generally don't need Cheska on most of those setups. See if I get the angle right now. I can get the quick jump down there. But then on weapon, yeah, it's still just damage drugs. Although actually you're saying weapon damage, which you wouldn't change it. So, oh, do you mean just getting the stacking up? You just want
I have to move. Someone's trying
weapon
to break
damage
in.
first. You want to have the body buff is the bigger buff out of the two. And I don't want to hit that special ammo because I want to keep
I'm
my
safe for now,
hollows.
but I don't think they're gonna stop coming after me. I don't know what I did to make them so mad. You have to stop them. They're coming! It's not safe!
Heavy ammunition detected.
What? Really? None of those connected that way. And as always, Maya might not know what she did to piss them off. I do. I know exactly how I pissed them off. It's always tradition here. And seeing as I'm this close as well. I'll do one of these.
Hostile restored
Man,
protection.
this thing is not that powerful, but
Serious trauma detected.
really my least favorite of the ongoings that I have. It still works as an ongoing. I mean, anything will work with all of it. It's the strongest likely out of all of the global event. There's a heavy on the right as well.
Hostile protection now removed.
I'm at my
If you hadn't have shown up when you did, I'll head back as soon as the escorts arrive.
The equipment Maya
I mean, yeah,
recovered,
they are.
you can restore
Although
the
that's
shade
gonna
network
shift
across
quite
the entire
soon, I
country.
feel.
And I'll send a team to assist Maya and retrieve the
Because
funds
honestly,
from
I
the
was
burial.
kind of looking at the numbers for it, and unsurprisingly, if you,
An
especially
agent has left your group.
if you have Oreo, yeah, that shouldn't exist, basically. But yeah, it's the same as like a lot of times in PvP. I remember when Fall was the go-to weapon on PvP, just because a few people popularized it. I remember back when 3P Striker, even back after Striker got buffed, was a thing a lot of people ran. PvP is not. It's much more about popularity and not so much about actual understanding of the game. Especially in an age where Oreo exists. Oh, yeah, that's where all loaded in. Match made for 4. Although if somebody wants to join us, let us know. We'll get you in here. Because yeah, we're getting a weekly in. At least I'm getting a weekly in. I hope my allies also have a weekly
agent has
available to
joined your
them.
group.
It's the last day of the week, so most people will have. Oh, this will be my like 5th weekly this
You
week.
need
So
to cut off the primary escape
also
route.
not.
Take out the boats that got docked southwest of your position.
I'll keep an eye on the main entrance and make sure he doesn't double back. I'm in. Main entrance is clear.
Detected. Heavy munitions.
I'm not gonna get them while they're spawning. And instead of reloading that whole thing, I'm gonna swap off of it and swap back. Reload the grenade launcher in full.
Attention! We're under attack! Fall back! Get to the boats! Defend them at all costs!
Well, at least now we know the strategist is home.
Somebody else who kind of does the mechanics.
Hostile protection now removed.
This place is 511 again. I'm just gonna mark a few first before I go do into this. Because having to use the grenade launcher a lot, I'm not really marking much.
By the docks. They're securing the boats.
They must be waiting for the order to launch. If the strategist gets on one of those boats, we'll lose our chance to bring him in. Keep moving. You're almost there.
What now?
You're mine!
We're getting up!
Did that not ignite? That's weird.
You're almost at the dock, Agent. Hope you're not too late.
Protected hostile restored.
Keep them away from the boats! Do whatever it takes!
Agent, hostiles are inbound on your position by the docks. Watch your six.
Heads up. I'm seeing a lot of movement toward the boats, but no sign of the strategist.
Them too.
We need reinforcements on the dock, now! Take out the intruders! Protect the boats!
Yeah.
They're coming at me from all sides. I can't get...
Agent down.
Kelso. Kelso?
And yeah, tomorrow we'll.
Agent Kelso's
Or
not
actually, no,
responding.
tomorrow.
Damn it, Kelso.
Later today.
Okay, slight change of plans.
Turn that one
The
spreadsheet
boat's out of
into a
commission,
video
the target should
talking
still be
about
inside.
how to
We
envy,
have to make sure he doesn't slip
to
past
be
us.
envious. Grab that link there. Then I'll move the build showcase a little back. Give me a few more days as well. Just gonna grind some hard and try to get a better chest for one of my purple builds. Let's see about maybe enticing a few other people to join me.
And feed the burn pit.
Join the skull.
What?
Removed
I
hostile
say, how did
protection.
that not like, blow everybody? Now you were. Explosions. Let's get the key chest.
Without Kelso, capturing the strategist won't be easy.
And let's spam
It's
that
up to
guy
you
for
to finish the job, Agent.
spam him.
Have to go through the theater. Cut them off and kill them.
Hostile protection restored.
with 15 swap speed on the
Was that gunfire?
striker
Agent,
does
I
really
think send
make a
reinforcements.
difference.
You'll need to clear the building.
I'm really feeling it on the swaps there. Okay, random is in a hurry. Well, I'm gonna go looting instead.
Wait, is that Kelso?
My watch broke and I lost comms. Listen, I need you to cover me while I head for the balcony. Then head down to the concert hall.
He just scattered them all.
Thank God. Is Kelso all right?
I really didn't do anything to follow it up, man. Just gonna mark that guy.
Protected hostile restored.
His problem.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Let's get this thing out. Spend too much time shooting protected hostiles.
Keep them away from me. Whatever you do, don't let them into the concert hall.
One grenade can take a wave. That's almost fully. As always, I'm gonna go up the upper lift. Just to have the high ground, so it's over for these Anakins.
You really thought I'd sit and wait for you to assassinate me? Now I've got you right where I want you.
Bluey.
Hostile protection now removed.
I just wish your suffering could last as long as ours did.
What are we talking? Seconds? Minutes?
Fire detected. Hostile
Standing next to a
protection
heavy
restored.
with Hollywood on is a bad idea for our enemies. Nice.
Look
That's
at
in there.
you in your smug
Explosion is
arrogance.
health based, enemy health
You think
based.
you better than us? That you got the right to kill us? Huh? We've got the power of life and death now, and we're going to use it.
Oh, I have the power of grenade launcher, and I'm going to use that. Turns out power of grenade launcher pretty good.
Got you.
No, please don't hurt me. I'll do whatever you want. I'll tell you everything.
Curious what a random was there because he got
Stop embarrassing yourself.
okay clips with
So we got him. That was some nice work, Agent.
what
You
with
should be proud
explosive
of yourself.
sticky? Why?
Together was the only way we could have done that.
What would you wait? Does he have skill damage at 9k? That's satisfying. The jammer would have been
Agent is
enough,
no longer in your group.
but yeah, we're better rid of him than we have him. It's kind of useless what he was running. Yeah, if you guys are up for it, let's go do some of the activities of the weekly. Because I'll need to do 2 more missions later on as well, but then we'll save Roosevelt for later on. Let's maybe go start in West End. Wouldn't mind actually getting a few bounties out of it if you guys are up for that. So maybe go hit up there. Yeah, we can clear out that territory in seconds. So yeah, let's go to the territory up there and then the public execution a little bit lower. Because sometimes it's dangerous to that territory because they might murder the... Also, I have 2 armor breaks. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave them. I'm glass anyway.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
I'm gonna have more armor breaks. Somebody's here. They spawn on that right door in the back, so you can know
Hostile
where they come
protection
from.
removed.
Gonna need to keep my head down. Clear a path for me.
Incoming hostiles detected.
I think so. That works out. It is a waveform. It is a deconstructed item. Yeah, let's quickly go for the public before they execute.
Access key detected.
Actually, I'm gonna lob a grenade from up here. Just a second, we have kind of a line of sight. Just they don't do anything silly, because we
Serious
do want
trauma
at least
detected.
one. At least I want the bomb. So I might do some bounty cheesing later this evening. Oh, they're spawning close.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
That was the last one.
Hostile restored protection. Hostile control point nearby.
Pick up all our bounties. Let's go hit this southern one as well. Over there. Because actually today's a good day to do some bounty cheesing later on. Although we'll do it in the evening. I'll record the video first and then do some bounty cheesing. But then what I might do is actually once we have the weekly done here, might actually swap to third account and get the league in.
Incoming hostiles detected.
So I just want the at least 30 this week, so I don't have to worry next week.
Hostile
'Cause that's
restored
really the
protection.
only thing I'm doing on third account nowadays. It's just not even really putting time into the global event. I'm just gonna let that pass by. But the leagues have backpack trophies and, you know, collectibles. I should pick it up.
Can't thank you enough, Agent.
There was also, I think, one in the southwest. Yeah, let's go get that one as well. And go from the classified. Actually, I did finish that one already. What was the next one? Oh, emotes in front of others. Don't want me. I'm just emoting. It's gonna do that and do this. Well, actually, if you guys run that way, I'll catch up in a second. As I'm just gonna very quickly go get that and some of those emotes in. I need one more. Just one more. Better be somebody here. There it is.
I'm living the capitalist
I have come here to ring a bell at you guys. There. Bell rung. Bye. Did that guy just run up to us and just ring a bell and just leave? What? Well, yes. Yes, I did. And let's murder them before they murder them. Oh, the
Hostile
name group
protection removed.
of the same faction.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Right. That guy just run through a gate.
Hostile protection restored.
That's another pressure. How did that not? That was on target. Come on. Bang. Oh, there's still one in here.
They won't be attacking us.
Civilians in danger.
Marin, already there. I think you've been spotted, Marin, in the chats.
Thank you, Agent.
Sugar Bunch? Nah, I'm good on those. Feel free to just turn them into components for yourself.
Hostile control point identified.
Actually, I should. Although, yeah, maybe later on. in the evening. I have actually the Red Eclipse, which was originally made for Guardians, I think, where Shock removed the shields as well. Somewhere Shock removed something. Wait, what is my next project actually? Named enemies. I can't make any bounties happen anywhere here and there. Let's go hit. Let's just go hit that. Because yeah, we need one more for the weekly in this zone, and then let's go do Roosevelt because there's also later on. I remember another activity one. So. How many names does Roosevelt even have? Because you have Wildfire, you have... Oh yeah, you have 3. You have Basilisk, and then with 4-man you also have the other heavy with it. Well, maybe it's a good idea. Because yeah, I don't remember where the mission one was.
Hostile protection removed.
I'm gonna save my jam for this one.
Detected.
And maybe we just use up one of my bounties. And do a quick bounty instead to get the 3 names. Screw those guys. Yeah. So this one, make sure it's just one of mine. Oh yeah, that's gonna be in that zone, but that's fine. Let's go and do that one. You can go from campus. It's in the Bounty Cheese area. Just to get the names in quick, because it'd be nice if I get to the step where it's missions again, which I think is right after this one.
Target near
It's
you.
kind of selfishly just. Well, I'm guessing my allies are fine with it. And if anybody else as well wants to join us, we still have a spot, so feel free to let us know. Also, yeah, we have 2 images. Image beloved. Nice thing about this spot is they mostly spawn out of 2 spots. That's why there's a whole bounty setup, bounty cheese setup. Spawning on the left. Dedicated to this area.
Heavy ammunition detected.
Alright.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
That's the target agent.
Probably just the whole wave gone.
got the target. Nice.
That's why this is a lovely place.
Target down. Good job.
Although I
That's another
think
one
we're gonna
down.
lag out
Good
the
job,
server.
Agent.
Like, I forgot about how much special ammo we create. Actually,
Civilians in distress.
let's see how it goes tonight when we do some bandage season. What's the next step? Oh, complete activities while grouped. Let's do one. We can use another band. Actually, no, we have territory nest, so let's go do that territory. Guys are fine. Well, actually, we'll need activities in this zone. Might actually be smarter to. Yeah, let's go do that. Let's go get just that territory, and then Roosevelt. So I'm pretty sure this is 5, and then 6 is 2 missions again, and then 7 is just donate. Let's murder this heavy just to get him out of the way.
Hostile protection removed.
I knew we could do it.
Looks like we can still have that beer later.
Kind of spawn from the left, kind of back in the building. So I'm gonna go set up to kind of catch them as they spawn as well. Open those guys up. Pull those guys up.
Detecting.
You catch them in their spawn, it's basically over. One guy left.
Key detected.
Instant. Yeah, missions well good. Yeah.
Invite to another agent's group. Receive.
Alright. Somebody invited me there. I'm gonna assume it's like accidental. I've done that as well sometimes here and there. It's fine. Yeah, let's go to Roosevelt. Does this guy need any resources? And again, if anybody wants to join us, let's actually let's get started, and then we'll give it a room. If anybody
Taking
wants to
down
join
the
us,
outcast
let me know.
stronghold and
Otherwise,
neutralizing their leader, Emmeline Shaw, will do
we'll
serious
matchmake
damage
again
to the
and just,
faction. Also, Henry has intel that a mechanical
just for the
engineer from the
scheme.
campus settlement was brought here recently, so be on the lookout for captives.
You've got a few hostiles ahead.
And this initial spawn is always they're all so like equally spaced. It's such a weird thing, even just looking at it. Just, like, doesn't ever feel natural. Like people don't stand like that. It feels just perfectly socially distancing, especially Outcasts. I don't feel Outcasts would ever socially distance. Like I don't feel they wear masks.
More bad guys just past the fuselage of a cargo plane. No indication they heard the shooting.
Anything? Not a goddamn thing. Why are we patrolling this far out? Cause Emmeline told us to. Take it up with her if you got a complaint.
Detected. Heavy munitions.
eyes open. It might be nothing, but it might be something. Is that supposed to be helpful, Earl?
Let's
'Cause
blow
it
up
isn't.
Earl.
Shut your damn mouth before I shut it for you.
Kinda feel bad,
Both of you, shut
'cause
up.
actually might have been something, but might have been nothing. But now he is something, and that something is very small chunks. Of course, the last guy drops in.
Another agent is now in your group.
Those outside have sacrificed themselves for you. Prove that their sacrifice was not in vain.
We have a fort. Seem to be running third drone. Some ilk or description. Just kind of waiting for a second wave here. Although maybe
Protected hostile restored.
they get blown up. Oh,
Hurry! Let's move!
well, we'll see.
There's no direct way into the main compound from where you are.
They just spawned
If you
instantly.
can get up
Alright,
on
we
the
have a
roof,
crate on
you
the
can detour around
on
to
the
the
thing
west
here.
along the quarantine barricade.
Might as well go get that. Here's what our friend is. Rigger. Actually, what is everybody else running? Patriots and Eagle Barrier. Which actually nowadays is pretty good. I should actually run it a little bit more. I ran Bighorn a little bit a few days ago. Because that thing, especially in solo where you're getting all the kills, is actually not a bad idea. Well, I feel I've barely played solo like the last 2 weeks. It's kind of
You're coming up on a
thing as
burn
well.
pit. At least half a dozen hostiles, but it doesn't look like they're expecting you.
Serious trauma detected. Protected hostile restored. Hostile protection removed.
The nice thing with missions is well, there's plenty of ammo, so me not making all the ammo, I don't feel too bad. And I'm kind
Hard to focus with a gun pointed at your head.
of doing the explosions and all.
I'm working as
Let's
fast as I
start
can.
on the back.
Aim that thing
Detected heavy ammunition.
Help me, please! These guys are insane. You have to get me out of here.
Protected hostile restored.
Those outside have sacrificed themselves for you. Prove that their sacrifice was not in vain.
And, got a lot of people. Come on out. There's one crate in the back there. Actually, a random knows it. That's surprising, actually, for a level 300 to know that. Leading me to think that it's maybe a convert or maybe a second account. Maybe somebody coming from consoles or something. Oh, and thanks so much, Faders, for keeping your sub going. And yeah, welcome, and yeah, I hope you're having a good day too. I'm having a pretty good one.
I'll be happy to put some miles between me
A little still mentally drained from yesterday.
Hostile protection.
I pay way too much attention when I'm, and I'm not even doing that well, even with my trying to pay attention and nothing.
Protected hostile restored.
Getting even the best results, man. The descent run yesterday kind of drained me. But also, yeah, it's gonna supply. Well, I got my tier 1 patches. I really wanted those. So,
Coming up on the
yeah.
central area, and it looks like they sealed the gate.
Still need to do the Nemesis
You're gonna have to
patch.
find a way to unseal it.
But I'll likely wait till Rat or Envy comes around again. I'm not gonna. I've had my fill of Descent because spent most of like not just yesterday but the day before as well. Let's see if we get rogues here because rogues are pretty common here. But also, yeah, let's kind of push in hard because, yeah, if we can get them at their spawns, no rogues. Because the call out is kind of instant with just gonna make it past that guy. So if we can catch these guys at their spawn, that actually extra heavy is kind of. Stuff like that to them. Leaving really only daddies.
Protected hostile restored.
It's one of those rooms where it's really pays to be aggressive. Also, yeah, I'm gonna press X and run. No, actually, not explosion right there. That's actually a cool trick. I'm surprised that I don't feel. Oh wait, we have security area selected. That's why the explosion didn't happen. That makes sense. Because yeah, if you press X, you still run
Be
straight.
careful. They're bound to be expected.
Or well, if you press auto run, whatever auto run is.
What the hell was that?
A group of hostiles is
It's
moving
actually
toward
kind
a
of a
boat on the
handy
east
trick.
shore. They're escorting someone who appears to be unarmed.
Let's get there.
If Emmeline gets away, finding her isn't gonna be
outside.
easy. You've got to stop that boat. Find a way to the shore and make sure that boat doesn't get away.
Build video for this event. The thing is, you don't really need a specific build for this. Any build will work. Just put a grenade launcher and a jammer. Some form of jammer. I usually go with jammer pulse just because it's easy. But a grenade launcher is really all you need. So generally what I actually run for this event is mostly striker. Also it's the last day of the event, so I'm not gonna... I was kind of thinking about it at the start of this event, but... maybe next time it comes around, because the one thing you can do...
Hostile protection restored.
last time Hollywood came around, I kind of already did a video on that, which is how the damage of it works. Because it doesn't scale with explosive damage or anything, so... The only really things that
What's
it
going on with that
skills
boat?
with is glass and the Eclipse backpack. And likely as well opportunistic. Basically the buffs, debuffs,
Those tanks are our
but
primary target.
just
What
from
about
all
Emily?
sources kind of thing. So glass kind of bumps it up.
That was her.
So you could go run strikers with glass, but what you mostly need is just when you make the explosion happen, a bunch of stuff will survive, and you just need to have a build. Like the build needs to be something that can kill whatever, kill what remains. The good old motto of the division, right?
Protected hostile restored.
What do you mean it's save what remains? That makes no sense. Why would we save what remains? There's a Jammer Pulse does this to a wave. Probably. And just, you know, something will survive and you need to kill that something. I'll actually a glass red because one of the things is striker not enough really survives that you can like really try to catch them as they spawn. There we go. I'm actually just gonna kind of help with these heavies real quick and then destroy the gates or the hatch or whatever this is called. We can.
You have received an invite to another agent's group.
It's the second time on that dude.
Agent down. Hostile restored protection.
Gotta combat roll.
Without their leader
Was
and
that
their
a
strong
yeah, it resets.
the outcasts are going to be much less of a problem than before. You know, what happened to them was horrific. But what they did was even worse. I just hope they're finally at peace.
Okay. What's our time there? Actually, that's decently fast. 13 minutes. So we got the loot on the pier as well. Also, yeah, this was me stealing all the kills. our friend, our third drone friends, really didn't get to do anything. they have healer numbers basically. But yeah, that's yeah. Third drone trying to run third drone with this. I think they're going for the skill kills, but yeah, the skill kills you're much better off just grinding solo because in this it's basically whoever pulls out the grenade launcher first. They murder everything. Also, yeah, there's two chests on the pier here if you guys get in range. Also, yeah, let me decline that invite. Still on you can. Okay, these still scale. Might as well get them. And then yeah, I would be very interested if you guys are up for it for another mission, just something.
An agent has left your group.
So we do have, for instance, air and space there, but also we have chests on this thing. Yeah, if you guys are up for it, let's maybe go do an invaded mission maybe as well if you still need for challenges or something. Then let's do American history because it's chests. Might get some exotics. And just chest parts for optimization.
Hostile control point nearby.
Yeah, this one. It's gonna start with two heavies. Actually, while we're here, let's check the snitch real quick. Because it's gonna be there. Yeah. We're in Roosevelt for like 20 minutes, so.
Want to know where my buddy has set up shop
So
today?
might as well. Take the extra banny.
Successful hunt.
Yeah, let's go. Learn something about American history.
Near as we can tell.
Or basically, we're
Black
gonna
Tusk
make
is
some
spread out
American
throughout the
history,
building.
which is gonna
Be
involve
prepared.
murdering a club. Iron line reload.
Hostile protection restored.
It's quite. We should call it the iron long reload.
Removed hostile protection.
Man. Get the crate back here already. I should do. Let me get this one. So I might as well get all the loot. I was trying to flank there more actually, but they pushed out that way anyway. Can see another one back here. Very well hidden. I think he's there. That's a nice thing about this spot, like you see it poking out above it. At least if you when you knew.
Another agent has joined your group.
If we knowing you don't, how would you run it with the worker piece or Picaros or HX? Well, I mean, you have to run it with Picaros basically. Like if you're gonna run it, yeah. If you're doing Ninja Bike and you're doing like, it's actually the Picaros that kind of makes the capacitor work on it, and then the capacitor kind of carries it as well.
Hostile protection restored.
And then yeah, the other piece, I would go Providence. I see a lot of different pieces on there, but honestly I would just go Providence. A little bit more on the headshots when you're close, and then also having a crit chance. Well, the thing is with Ninja Bike, even still like chest. I mean, well, you wouldn't go chest cap per se, but you know that 10 hazard protection at least in PvP is kind of used. It's a tiny difference, but still a difference. Thing is, the crit chance bonuses are just so good that even if you're not even really headshotting, it's still. I mean, because you got to remember as well that faster is 5 crit chance less than most other things.
System malfunctioning. Immediate medical assistance needed. System restored.
My thing is as well, like, just compared to Oreo on Striker with all blue, you really only need, like, actually, I should maybe say no, but you don't need many stacks. Because I don't remember what the number was at the moment, and someone's gonna quote me on it. I said this number. I was drunk, okay? Say a lot of numbers. Here, 7. Say the number.
Hostile protection now removed.
You're not heroes. You're traitors.
Hostile restored protection. Detected heavy ammunition.
Must mean most of it is over there. Ow. Hey, for once I'm at ammo. Oh, that means I just missed a lot of my shots. Um. Oh, yeah, okay, you had Oreo in there, okay. Yeah, for Oreo, Sokolov. Sokolov plus... still Picaros, I think. Maybe.
Serious trauma.
Otherwise, I wouldn't, per se. I think it's kind of depends on what you're running, because it can be handy to have an extra skill tier on Jammer or something. It depends on if you're running Jammer. Otherwise, you gotta walk. Or, yeah, with thing you don't need really anything else there. With Oreo, you don't need any crit chance. At least not an Umbra. I never Hunter's Fury, because Hunter's Fury is just gonna lose to a Cheska piece, just straight up, even wasting one of the bonuses basically. Because you gotta keep in mind that Hunter's Fury, you just that's 15 weapon damage is gonna lose to, or just Grupo in that case. That also comes with one less miner, which you could, you know, is a lot as well.
Laptop detected.
You know, honestly, if I'm running, because you're kind of thinking about the bonuses and what you could use there, I wouldn't run Ninja Bike. I would run 4-piece Umbra, 2-piece Sokola.
Download complete.
Unbreakable
Just
Adrenaline.
download it and see what we can make of it. Continue your sweep.
That's what I run.
I'm getting a flurry of movement right outside the north entrance.
Just all blue. Did I skip that crate? I did skip that crate, man. I was thinking.
This must be the last of them. Take them down.
Oh, 2-piece electric could work as well. Although 2-piece electric is... because you could get the same results out of Sokolov plus Grupo. Like that's around the same amount. And electric is of course kind of, you know, it's
Hostile protection removed.
you have to get red pieces.
Detected. Heavy ammunition.
Because you gotta just think about the bonuses. Like the electric is basically, you can see it as
Hostile restored.
3 10s. With Sokolov, you would have one of the 10s, and then you would have, you know, a 15 crit damage, and then you would have another 15 crit damage from Grupo, and then you're kind of wasting the explosive, but that's gonna kind of land on the same, and it's gonna be a lot easier to get in red, or with red plus blue. Although, well, yeah, if you're going for blue anyway. Although, well, you want the red miner, so. But yeah, the Sokolov pieces are gonna be much easier
Vital signs
than the Grupo
critical.
pieces.
Area secure. Good work.
Well, actually, for specifically Umbra, actually, yeah, seeing as it stacks up crit, yeah, that 3-piece could work. Because, yeah, the weapon damage isn't stacking damage. Hey, I got
An
my,
agent is no longer in
this
your
character
group.
too got their cooler. Aren't they cool now? No, they're cooler. Hmm. Oh wait, is this shared or is that? I think that's a share, right? Yeah, if somebody else wants that, I think it might be of good use, maybe. Because I already have have my G36s. It's always annoying when a share goes on top of a dropped item. It doesn't show the share icon. It's going over grenades or resources. Yeah, let's actually go get cleaned up. Let's okay with that. And then
Target the site and see what you can find.
actually, I'd still have a little bit of time because I at least have another hour. I don't know if you guys are up for it. I'm gonna guess you guys have done your leagues already. But I would love to do my leagues on my third account, but I totally understand if you guys have better things to do. Because I can always solo them as well. Because then this evening I'll leave it open for just making that quick video and then bounty cheesing the evening away. Filling ourselves up with some holsters and backpacks.
Looking for something?
Till we're sick of explosions and can't see them again. And then we won't for quite a bit.
Nice doing business with you.
Get on that. Because yeah, I'm gonna swap accounts real quick. I'll drop the group here.
You have left the group.
Actually, I still have your name on there. Guys, do you want to join me? I'll send you guys invites in a second. If you do want to join me, let me know. That's I'm kind of blanking on what I'm trying to do, but yeah, we're gonna sub against and quickly go to third account and do some leaguing. Because I still haven't done any of the league on them. I'm just gonna get the missions in and just view whatever challenges we get along the way. And that is not the it's not the right mail for that account. That is the right mail for that account. There we go. I gotta go. Yeah, no worries. And yeah, thanks for joining. Hope you had some fun as we run and gun our way through some. Well, we do have those projects done on that character as well. Because that way I did them 6 times. The conversation. I mean, that's basically how my that goes, because you know, it's kind of thinking about new stuff is always like that. I usually just kind of do it like that, just kind of play devil's advocate for all the things, and then just kind of argue against myself, and then usually I land on somewhat the right decision. Usually. No, I think actually 3-piece electric might be the way to go. You got 3 plus 10 basically SMGs. You just look at it that way. The rest of it is basically like not even. What is 2-piece electric even? I don't actually even remember. Brand sets. I never was wondering. I'm going to this spreadsheet. Oh yeah, it's electricity protection. I remember it being a protection. I was like, it's not explosive because it can't be.
Safe area.
Because that's some other pieces. But tap on for some bunchies. Yeah, it's likely gonna be this evening though. So around then, and around when the call goes at. Because first I'm gonna once I start in the evening, first I'm gonna do a video basically going over how to envy the setup for envy, and yeah, I've kind of made a spreadsheet to kind of go through for it. And then after, yeah, I want to get a bunch of stars on main accounts. Yeah, this account I don't have that many. Did I actually play this account at all this week? No, because oh, I have 30 from last time. No, I have 30 from the Descent runs. That's it. That makes sense. So I was gonna say I'm not gonna leave 30. I'm gonna definitely spend that. I usually sometimes leave like 4 or 5. Undermarin, were you up for some league or? Because I'm not sure if I have you on this account. I likely don't, but actually I do. So if you are, feel free to hop in. In between it as well, I'm just gonna. You know, if anybody else also needs the league or just wants to tag along, feel free to say so. I'm gonna grab a grenade launcher. I'm also actually gonna do the thing that I talked about earlier. Glass does affect the explosions, so I'm gonna put glass on my chest. And then likely not remember for the next 3 weeks, and then accidentally keep dying and going, why am I so squishy with strikers? And then eventually figure it out. I don't know. Likely next week I'll turn all of these chests back to not being glass. Anyway, we're not gonna run any directives for the league stuff, so yeah, let's go start with Aaron Space, I feel. And hey, the Tennyson. Although I might have said that already. But otherwise, again, twice is never. Rather twice than 0. So if anybody's interested in joining us, let me know. But yeah, let's start on the first room, and then if nobody joins, we'll.
The ramp to the parking garage looks like your best way in.
So I'm gonna kind of run all the way into the middle here and kind of do a yam. Still gonna make it.
Vital signs critical. Agent out of action.
I was hoping to blow all these guys up, then get some special ammo from it as well. Some shamana. There you go.
Heavy ammunition detected.
And I'll matchmake here. I'm not going for the best of times, just
munitions detected.
Just the stage 10. Which is not that hard.
We need to figure out what they're doing here. See if you can find any intel on their operation. Seems like these guys are salvaging and repurposing anything they can from this place. They're crafty bastards, I'll give them that.
Because with this event as well, once you get grenade launcher kind of going, it's kind of like ongoing. It just keeps going.
Detected.
Because
heavy ammunition. True Sun's reinforcements.
all of the Hollywood explosions kind of count as multi-explosions as well.
When you're done fucking things up there.
Oh, that explosion damages the... I didn't actually notice that under the last ones, but the explosion just blows up the things.
Vision's on my 6! So cut through the planetarium. We gotta secure that ordnance.
Protected hostile restored.
Our home may not be the center of our universe, but so far it's the only
Detected.
planet
Heavy
that can
ammunition.
support life. In the vast reaches of space, it's irrational to think that our little planet is
So up there and back to reload much faster.
and sustaining life. We know that Mars once had vast oceans, that many of the elements found on Earth could only be created in the intense heat of a supernova.
Detected. Heavy ammunition.
Yeah, with two-man scaling especially, it's kind of extra easy. This is going to be a big boom.
Water, as evidenced by these images.
Yes.
At one point, more than 3.8 billion years ago, up to 1/3 of the Martian surface could have been covered.
And stick out. I'll take the one in the back.
Agent, have Isaac scan the parts.
Virtually as well, because I can do
Hostile restored.
this. Please help with that.
I'm setting a recovery team. Link up with them and you'll be done there.
Components identified. Suggested use. Missile construction.
Using a casing from the museum's collection. If they can rig it with a warhead and some means of propulsion, they wouldn't even need a guidance system to hit the White House or a settlement.
Kinda goes without saying, but if you see any missiles lying around, make sure they can never, ever be used.
Barely on the 5.
Hostile protection removed. Detected. Heavy ammunition.
Gonna hold it.
Database hatch indicates designation LMR 90.
That would be the missile. Please neutralize that fucking thing by any means necessary.
Damn it. The salvage crew just ran into those reinforcements. They need backup.
Protected hostile restored.
Yeah, let's actually grab the key chest here. Might gonna.
Get it.
Keep. Yeah, Costas don't matter if they're well rolled or not. Yeah, next up Potomac again. Oh, I'm not gonna do the weekly on this account. Funnily enough, this account actually has like a ton of exotics I should spend, I feel, at some point. Because they have watch outs as well, so I actually have 105. Oh, I took a bunch of weapons to 26, didn't I? Oh, I should totally take the iron lung I have there to 26 as well. Surprised actually we didn't have any match, although it's Monday, right? So it's not very. It's not gonna be very busy. It's not weekend matchmaker.
What the hell? Stay here. I'll go check it out.
Agent, you need to cut off the primary escape route. Take out the boats they've got docked southwest of your position.
I'll keep an eye on the main entrance and make sure he doesn't double back. I'm in. Main entrance is clear.
Detected. Heavy munitions.
Always so awkward when they die in the air, they just stop for a second.
Detected. Heavy ammunition.
Well, at least now we know the strategist is home.
Removed hostile protection.
I'm seeing a lot of hostiles by the docks. They're securing the boats.
They must be waiting for the order to launch. If the strategist gets on one of those boats, we'll lose our chance to bring them up. Keep moving. You're almost there.
Detected. Heavy munitions.
almost at the dock, Agent. Hope you're not too late.
Always love the line of "We won't forget." I always feel like just saying, "Wait, sorry, could you remind me what you won't forget?" I forgot.
Heavy ammunition detected.
Agent, hostiles are inbound on your position by the docks. Watch your six.
We need
Explode already.
on the dock now.
Heads up.
Take out the
Seeing a lot
intruders.
of
Protect the
boats,
boats.
but no sign of the
Check
strategist.
the boats. I'll clean up behind us. Where's this guy? No. There he is.
They're coming at me from all
I'll
sides.
rush ahead and trigger the next barge.
Agent down.
Kelso? Kelso? Shit. Agent Kelso's not responding. Damn it, Kelso. Okay, slight change of plans. With the boats out of commission, the target should still be inside. We have to make sure he doesn't slip past us.
Perfect. So predictable. Kill them and feed the burn pit.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Yeah, there's always spawn kind of there, so. In 2 missions, I've already gotten 50 specialization weapon kills. Sounds about right. For Hollywood. Feel that's the easiest challenge on Hollywood, actually. Yeah, I'm surprised at how many people actually made Tip of the Spear builds or videos on Tip of the Spear.
Capturing the
Like, I
strategist
think I
will
saw
be
like
easy.
7 in total.
It's up to you
Like,
to finish the job.
all the usual suspects, of course,
Cut them off and kill them.
but also
Detected. Heavy ammunition.
even a few not usual suspects, which is just weird. Because the thing is, Tip of the Spear is really like, my grenade launcher is basically always full. There's no need for Tip of the Spear at all.
Another agent has joined your group.
I don't know, random.
Was that gunfire? Agent, I didn't send reinforcements. You'll need to clear the building.
Third drone by look of things.
Don't everyone cheer at once.
Wait, is that Kelso?
My watch broke and I lost comms.
Detected.
Listen,
Heavy
I need you
ammunition.
to cover me while I head for the balcony, then head down to the concert hall.
Oh, thank God. Is Kelso all right?
It's 4 waves? That was trails.
Keep them away from me. Whatever you do, don't let them into the concert hall.
Game really didn't want to let me fire it. Server latency. Too many explosions. Because the thing is as well, Tip of the Spear is like really weak. Because it doesn't even have like the 2 initial bonuses to be anything really useful. And also the thing that matters here isn't even the specialization weapon damage. Much more important than that is like Hollywood explosion damage,
Heavy ammunition detected.
which needs glass, which
You really thought I'd sit and wait for you to assassinate me? Now I've got you right where I want you.
As I was as well, like, no, especially with the usual suspects. I'm not even mad at them making it, because of course they are. They're gonna, you know, think. They barely think and then put something out. But like, nobody calling them out in the comments as well. Just feel at least like somebody should, you know. One person going in the chat, I guess, or like in their comments going, you know what? Is this a good idea?
Suffering could last as long as ours did.
And flip.
Detected. Heavy ammunition. Fire detected. Protected hostile restored.
Drug arrogance. You think you're better than us?
Yes.
You got the right to kill us?
Yes.
Huh? We've got the power of life and death now! And we're going to use it!
Basically have a license to kill. Basically James
Detected.
Bond.
Heavy ammunition.
Got you.
No! Please don't hurt me! I'll do whatever you want! I'll tell you everything!
All right, calm down. Stop
And
embarrassing
next up we'll
yourself.
have
So we got him. That was some nice work.
Pentagon
Be proud of
and
yourself. Together was the only way we could have done that.
Manning. Kind of thinking of like, I don't want to skip Manning. Well, yeah, I don't mind Manning with this. I'll just steam through it. I don't want to open that box, but also doesn't really matter. Let's go do Penta first. See if anybody stays with us. Might as well again. If anybody wants to join us, let me know. Otherwise, we're just gonna keep chugging along. Hey, we're all eligible. Oh yeah, this is a challenging one as well. Actually, I'm kind of curious what our friend is, you know. Oh, he swapped to something else, yeah. Hardware, actually. That's not the worst choice. Seek a spam. And yeah, let's get it going.
Protected hostiles detected.
Open it up. And the only downside is we do lose all our spec ammo going here.
Intercepting hostile communications.
This is Brenner. Double up patrols and sentries. Division's on site. Not sure we can afford to. We're already behind schedule. Just get it done.
That's not great. Expect heavy resistance on your way to the drill.
Hostile protection removed.
Oh, should I not?
Heavy ammunition detected.
Underneath me, so
System
that's-
reactivated. Another agent is now in your group. Serious trauma.
I get a feeling
detected.
that the last guy that joined us, he's
System curtailed.
not on hard by accident. Because I don't feel somebody's gonna be on League and then
Explosive compound
have like 2
detected.
million armor.
You should be able to use that to take out the drill.
It's much more so a thing of people that are actually on hard because they play on hard. Which is fine, because yeah, this will only really work on hard. It's also a weird choice for on hard because we're barely gonna see elites here, even with 4-man.
Understood, Command.
It's just gonna be heavies and the
Looks like you reached
bosses
center
and like
courtyard.
1 or 2.
Use those
heavies.
explosives and take
I'll
out
go
the
to the
drill.
right and plant that one. Marin, if you go for the left one. If you can. And just plants right away. The faster we do this part,
Cooling system destroyed.
faster we have access to this.
Pump destroyed. Motor exposed. Drill offline.
Excellent work. Command, the drill is out of commission. We need to eliminate these assholes. Redirect all available units to intercept.
Did that guy just call us assholes? What a dick. I want to keep my jammer. Oh, that shit. It's not expecting it to spawn that way. Waiting for them all to bunch up a little.
Heavy ammunition detected.
Okay, boss time.
Okay. There's an air
Here is
gap
at the
server
end
in
to
the
see
main building. It has
how
a
much
complete
time that's
inventory
taken
of
them to
projects
reach
and assets based at the
5.7K.
Pentagon. We'll need that project list. If
Yeah,
your
that's,
access is blocked
yeah.
by the lockdown, Isaac should be able to
Let me
access the
catch up as
system
well.
and obtain a security
Okay,
key.
now. Super Bowl, that means you're low. Let's go. We're doing league. If you have never done the leagues, you have to do them on the difficulty that it says to do them on. You don't have a choice in the matter.
Hostile protection removed.
It's basically just speedruns.
Electronic lock detected.
It's part of the global or from the season track, kind of alongside the global events and stuff like that.
System for access codes.
That's why we're on challenging here. You have to do 3 missions on hard and further mission on challenging. This is the challenging one. We have a target time of 25 minutes. We're gonna definitely get that. Also, yeah, as always, I'm gonna prepare something there sneakily. Wait a minute. We're in Pentagon, which is one of the league missions. Does a cooler weapon work well? It's not made to work well. It's just you spray people, they get hazard protection from it. Is there real value to that? Maybe somewhere. But it's much more just as a fun weapon. Oh well, the DARPA is specifically the other mission. Both of them are called Pentagon missions because they're in the Pentagon. This is Pentagon, and then the other one is DARPA. And as always, here we just have to. We have a big ass eagle. We have to salute the big ass bronze eagle. I can't not.
Detected heavy ammunition.
So if we don't salute it, Isaac will mark us rogue. Kablooey!
They're going for the servers. Copy. 1-6 in position to intercept.
And we are indeed going for the servers. And we're skipping all the loots and stuff as well, because the time we have 25 minutes. We can loot everything and still make that, but it's not worth it on challenging anything. So, you know, I'll always try to get like a decent-ish time out of it.
You have some uninvited guests. I'm cutting the feed. You got your orders. Now get to it.
Because mostly I just care about getting the stage 10s, because if you get stage 10s 3 times in missions, you can do that like once per. I'm already actually gonna grab jammer sticky instead for later on. It's kind of on the wrong button as well for me, which is annoying.
Heavy ammunition detected.
Anyway, let's bunch up on the boss door.
Interfacing. Connection established. Electromagnetic interference detected.
Hope you aren't planning
Let's
on
quick
using
kill
those
the
fancy
boss.
division toys.
I'll grenade him right away.
Hostile restored protection. System
And
reactivated.
I want to kill the jammers quickly. I'm gonna kind of set up for this lower one. Will eventually pop up.
System restored.
Oh, it's already blown up. That was the last one. Dog
Heavy
upstairs.
ammunition detected.
It's dead.
Hit the target.
Error. Data corrupted.
Remained.
That doesn't sound good. That EMP
In
must have
here,
wrecked
let's
the
just put
servers.
some damage on it so
Someone
it
for
falls
Plan A.
back, but let's try
Plan
not
B
to kill
is
any of
take
the
data
engines.
directly from their own systems. They have a command post on a rooftop not too far from
Because
your
we wanted to
position.
fall back, we
That
don't want
should
to
have the
double kill.
information we're looking for.
Didn't say that it's challenging against the will do it on heroic? No, you can't. That used to be the case. Might say it's still somewhere.
You'll be looking for a big comm tower.
But they changed it at some point. Going on a higher difficulty, you can try it for yourself. If you go into this mission on heroic, you just don't get the timer, and also on completion, you don't get anything. That's annoying, actually. I would much rather do it on heroic, but yeah, nowadays you can't.
Command, we got
Used to be a
hostiles
thing,
approaching
actually.
Station 4. God
Or-
damn it. Hold them off.
Or forever.
I'll send in reinforcements from the hover.
And then here, let's try to, because if we sticky him too early, he doesn't like fully come out. So let him kind of come out, and then we'll EMP sticky him and then put him in place and murder him.
Marauder class quadcopter detected.
Yeah, kind of go sit up here, so
System reactivated.
spray gun.
Data damaged. Attempting to restore deleted files.
Great job. I'm pulling up the recently accessed files to look at what they were after.
Our elite black disc then as well.
Removed hostile protection.
Complete right now. Okay. Easy stage 10. Kind of curious what these other blues were because I was kind of armor region and Hasbro. Armor region and health. Death scripts and stuff. Yeah. Crit damage. Yeah, it's 1555 crit chance crit damage. Impressive. Yeah. It's fine. We're on challenging. He's likely just matchmaking. Actually, for challenging. Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get ourselves back to Washington D.C. A big two of them now. So I can go to run on a build. You mean there's no actual use for them. There might be some circumstantial use for them for the hazard protection that they give, but generally, if you need hazard protection, you just like with Iron Horse, the person that is the tank will just have his own. So you're not gonna rely on somebody else to cooler you or something. That person is much better spent just shooting. It's much more just as a fun item. It's an extra proficiency as well. Pretty easy proficiency. You just put it as a secondary, it's a named item. You just and once everybody's loaded in, because sometimes this breaks if we don't. We'll all have been loaded in. Yeah. On to Manning, because yeah, we can directly fast travel there, annoyingly. Because yeah, we got all of these in already. Just Manning on hard. Generally, I only need 3 of these because we're gonna. But I like the missions. I don't mind Manning. Especially with this, we can kind of speed run it. We'll even carry our 2 randoms along, which aren't really contributing much, I'm gonna guess. Because by the time as well, like Seekers and stuff make it. Although actually was in there. They swapped the Striker. Although with Fenris chest. Because yeah, as well with them trying to Seeker spam build it. By the time their Seeker makes it over there,
the priority is to neutralize
everybody will
Emily's
be
Shaw,
dead.
but you'll need to get control of the monorail system in order to reach her. The main entrance will be well guarded, but it's the easiest way in, and they won't be expecting company.
Detected protected hostiles.
Are they expecting us?
Hostile protection removed. Intercepting enemy communications.
We're under attack! It's the division!
Everyone! This is it. You know what you need to do.
Detected heavy ammunition. Vital signs critical.
You're gonna need a med pack, aren't you?
That not exploding. At least they know the button. Boom. Boom.
Detected
They
heavy
not
munitions.
I guess they weren't out. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Hostile restored protection. Immediate medical assistance needed.
That's a lot.
The main control room for the monorail system is further into the park. Looks like the quickest route is through the deep sea exhibit.
That's the
Intercepting enemy communications.
Rainer, where are you?
We just got to the aquarium.
Fucking finally. Okay, they're probably coming right to you.
We'll give them a nice, warm welcome.
That's fine. Oh yeah, definitely just run it and try that. That's it's like half the game anyway.
Detected heavy
I mean,
ammunition.
it's just fun as well, like in a few months when everybody will have forgotten about it, just to pull it out here and there. I do that with a Slayer and stuff here and there sometimes, and just, you know, make someone's day. They go like, oh, what is that? They will have never seen it before. I do have it proficient. I don't have it graded. I'm not gonna waste grading on it. I was kind of thinking of doing it and putting it on the second accounts with the 511 bit.
Heavy ammunition detected.
Although I might actually still do it as a level 11 though, because yeah, it needs to be like it's 511. Because yeah, then you're born great and you're cooler. Or no, wait, you're. What was the thing? No, wasn't the born great? Was the? Oh no, yeah, no, it's good times, right? So. Did that not count? Did that not count?
There now.
Game?
Everybody else,
You're giving me damage numbers. Oh, am I outside of 100 meters? Usually I push up a little bit further before I do that. There we go.
Hostile protection removed.
And I'm kind of gonna stay here. Because yeah, we can kind of get the side doors here pretty easily.
You should be able to fry that repeater by overloading the power supply.
I'm guessing that's gonna be... Because yeah, actually, I don't know, Marin, if you're on the side there, but yeah, if you can take that other side door, we can kind of get them before they actually spread.
Detected. Heavy munitions.
There's one on the... Actually, I kind of see one of them right now.
Fuck you! Fuck all of you!
Oh yeah, if you can cover that one. I see someone going for the other door as well. There. Okay, taking this explosion because I'm demo. Explosion isn't gonna do much to me. Once per minute I can take a full explosion to the face. But yeah, this part is very much about just yeah, spawn camping. I'm kinda... If you let this turn into a fight, you lose like 2 minutes, right? I mean,
That'll cut the range
you have 21 minutes here. Like, you could literally do the B boss, which is another like 3 minutes extra, and then still be like under half time. Sometimes the drone operator goes well when it is someone who is about to get hit with the cooler. You mean that's not gonna do anything? It's hazard protection. It's not explosive resistance or anything like. I haven't tested if it's just hazard protection, but that's what it says on the thing. I would not think it would be explosive resistance.
Echo nearby.
Zero and forward mission. Although, well, as much as people bitch about it, I'm completely fine with Manning. Manning is one of those missions as well. If you kind of know it, it's actually not... It can be actually really enjoyable just to try to get min-maxed on it. Because especially on the boss fight, you can kind of do it super fast if you know what you're doing. And then it becomes much more of a, like, just trying to speedrun it than actually doing the mission. But yeah, as a mission, I don't mind the structure at all. The aviary and stuff is actually, I think, one of the cooler fights in the game. It's having to fight upwards and...
We're in position.
But in general, of course, we don't fight it in the way intended. Like, we're not slowly fighting our way up. We're just going to bomb right.
Anybody copy? Hello?
So I can imagine I got killed by the turret before.
Looks like you're right by that monorail station. The control room is just on the other side of the aviary.
Oh yeah, definitely, you know, mission to do in groups. Come on, catch up a little bit. Oh, they're just Marin. The others are very slow, so... I was hoping that would move all the way up, but it didn't. Hoping to keep my jab for the next wave.
Hostile protection restored. Serious trauma detected.
Listen, they know about the monorail.
Oh yeah, actually they spawned over there.
Shut it down. Is anybody reading this? Disable the motherfucking monorail.
A little too aggressive, but that's fine. I was trying to catch this wave before they got out.
Immediate
Still
medical
can,
assistance
kind of.
needed. Agent down.
That should be the place. See if you can patch Isaac into the control board.
When that button gets pressed, it's just, you'd see them spawning.
Interfacing.
As a tidbit. The only downside of manning is it's pretty long. So you wouldn't want to do it for, you know, XP or anything like that. But it has a ton of loot and stuff. Also, it's just a cool mission, I feel.
Detected. Heavy ammunition.
Just visually, it goes through a bunch of places.
I'm gonna blow you to...
Just get in quick.
They're coming! Holy cow!
Automatic braking system activated.
Still thinking back to that time where, why is my weapon underneath my feet?
Holy hell.
We got out of
Guess I'm
there
not taking
and I
any
was dead.
chances, but you're inside the barricades. You should be able to
Because
make
I
it the rest of
stepped
the
into
way
my
on foot.
own. It was a glass eclipse and I stepped into my own
Heavy
fire
ammunition.
just before the cutscene, basically. So I was thinking, like, you know what? It's not gonna kill me in the cutscene, right? How wrong I was.
Show them we're not afraid of them! Make them fear
I'm
us!
gonna trust others to get that LMG. I'm gonna just set up on the door. What?
Detected. Heavy ammunition.
Wait. Oh, the door's there. So it's a little bit lower than I thought it was. Here, I'm just gonna make the explosion happen with the normal grenade.
I've got you covered.
And that wave spawns around the heavy, so they're gone. Heavies have much bigger explosions. These guys are next to names, which also has bigger explosions.
Protected hostile restored.
Curious to see at the end of this mission how much our other two have contributed.
Hold the line! Don't let them through! For Emmeline!
Come on! Kill me! If you can!
Focused on me. Let's focus on Marin.
Explosives detected.
Oh, it's randomized between elite and not elite? Okay. That's weird. Because the last time with 4 men here we had elite rusher as that guy. When I realized it's Monday morning, I finished everything, so I just dropped the whole lot of country. Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't do it that much nowadays. Actually, Marin, if you're okay with it, if you go set up to plant, because I'm not sure these guys will be setting up to plant.
Even if you kill me, you won't defeat me!
No,
Detected.
goddamn,
Heavy
dropped it at
ammunition.
my feet instead of spot. The guy was out of the thing. Well, that's fine. I can make it back now then. No, I think Marin knows all the spawns as well. Get the feeling. Because whenever we pick up, they spawn there, and then yeah, it's cafe side, this side, and then back to cafe side.
Heavy ammunition detected.
Not just the guys who arrived. Okay.
Come on! Kill me! If you can!
I'm gonna trust a Malign Jedi. I'm gonna deal with the ants.
Come on! I'm waiting!
Oh, she didn't.
As long as just one outcast remaining.
Yeah.
Hostile restored protection. Detected. Heavy munitions.
This guy. Yeah, the dangers of setting up too early was I think we both went kind of for the thing there, but yeah, we need to actually clear first. Because these guys weren't gonna do it. And once that has been watched, completion happens. But yeah, as well, for instance, for a lot of, I'm not gonna do the grenade challenges and stuff here, or some of the melees and stuff. I do that as well. I just set my world to normal and then just go and get like these melee shielded hostiles and stuff. Trying to do them on heroic is just too much of a hassle, but much more for those things. And I've done that in the past as well, where I was like, you know, I have an hour or two and I just want to get a I just want to get 3 more exotic components. I just do it on the lowest difficulties required. Yeah, we'll take it out. I'm back to here. That will have actually counted for a few of the challenges because that was a stronghold. We've done a mission on challenging or higher as well. It's gonna quickly vendor sort and gonna pop my caches.
Hello there.
I didn't pick up much on purpose. I forgot to check the end of mission results. I also didn't do anything. I was just playing on everything tonight. Oh yeah, I can't wait. Getting the challenges done is kind of, you just focus them, you can get them done in 2 hours. But also, you don't need to do the challenges per se. The only thing that has rewards that, you know, are kind of like a FOMO component, because if you've done at any time the global events, only the first time you get like the at the end of the reward track you get the thing of it. But I do try to get the league done, because also on this account I'm kind of not paying that much attention to it anymore. I'm just doing descent runs mostly on it. I just want to get the blueprint list completed for this account, and then it's gonna be
good to see you.
As we have this super. I wonder if the mic picks it up. Likely when I'm talking, but yeah, there's a super loud ice cream truck going by. There's like there's actually like 3 schools pretty nearby here, so
Thanks for the business.
they likely make some bang. With Ikiba. That's it, they're all set. Noon to us. Let's actually see, because I have like a half an hour where I need to go do some stuff.
I appreciate the trade.
I don't mind doing an invaded mission if you're up for it as well, Marin. Well, that's just 1 star, but I'll get some challenges along the way as well. Now let's maybe do Grand Washington, seeing as we didn't do that one. Well, the thing is, as a kid, that would be true, definitely.
Hostile control point
I
identified.
love my sweets. Nowadays, I just there's this thing called the freezer, and there's this thing that I'm an adult and I just can buy shit and just put that in the freezer and just have ice cream. Also, it's also weird that this truck actually, I'm thinking about it, because kind of on the corner of like my building block, or the block that I live on, is We'll take 5 directives here again. Actually, let's go back to 5. Let's make some bank. I'll go ongoing just to provide us with some bullets. Gonna get rid of my revive hive because that's not gonna work.
An agent is no longer in your group.
And yeah, that guy saw 5 directives and he noped out instantly. Not even, not even interested. We would have just carried him. But yeah, let's trigger mission start. Maybe this guy joins us. Otherwise, we have majority votes. We can always kick him. I don't have a grenade launcher here. So.
Targets we want you to neutralize. Their code names are Puck, Roadblock, and Carver.
I'm not gonna murder everything too fast.
Removed hostile protection.
You're gonna have to do this room by room.
Actually, as well, in this account, I haven't ran ongoing much.
Need to check that out.
So we basically just made it and then. And I'm gonna go get the sweet 3 key. So sweet, and it's number 3. So get that for later. Also, yeah, we'll matchmake here for a 4th and a 5th. Although actually, I'll set my group to open because this here we have a bunch of bosses in a row. So it's gonna like it would end matchmaking here. So instead, I mean it did. Instead, I'll just set my group to open. Ah, I pulled out my
Firing on hot.
phone.
Hostile protection restored.
Confirming that Puck is down. Good work. Continue clearing the building.
Another agent has joined your group.
Picking up some encrypted chatter in your vicinity.
And yeah, we got 999 snowflakes. It just reads as if it's like inventory or something. Snowflakes 999.
Another agent is now in your group.
What are they running? Collector. Wait, is it collector plus? No. It's a group of backpack. I was like, festive. Also, yeah, key chest. Almost. Talking and almost forgot. Was that actually from bro as well? No, other bro. I might choose tag. I feel.
An agent is no longer in your group.
And yeah. There were so much like, you know what? There's another bro here. I don't trust it.
Another agent has joined your group.
Argument. I'm not gonna reach that.
Hostile restored protection.
Roadblock has been neutralized. 1 priority target remaining.
There's something about an asking purpose. Not in dick jokes. Yeah. Wait, why did dick joke bring you out your inner child? That's kind of. You may want to rethink that phrasing. Dicks just bring out my inner child.
Removed hostile protection.
I feel you didn't think that one through.
Heads up. There's movement on the roof.
Wait, pervert is a black or
down into the building.
Oh, we have an
Rogue agent detected.
oh, we have roguies. I'm gonna have Striker PFE on this one. We're not gonna have the global event on them. I'm gonna go Striker PFE actually. Just to deal with them. But yeah, watch your ammo because I'm going for this room, but I'll go back to it in this next one. I'll set the crate on the left here. Just gonna grab that before I hit an even.
Get around that shield!
This Striker PFE is always a chest striker, so take some time to stack up.
Hostile phaser drone detected.
I'll go on that side and kind of focus our
Hostile
fire.
restore hive detected. Hostile volunteer drone detected. System malfunctioning. Hostile shock trap detected. Hostile
Heal here.
seeker
I'm
mine
keeping these two
detected.
busy. They're kind of focused on me, so at least they're not
detected.
on the allies.
System restored. Agent down.
I'm gonna overhack these guys
Vital
first.
signs critical.
I'm gonna get down
Agent
here, but that's fine. I
incapacitated.
kind of wanted to put as much damage on him as this one. How are these guys doing
An agent needs
lateral
assistance.
damage? That's weird. Actually, both were high ends, weren't they? That's why. The difference in damage output in a striker and a high end is a lot. I'm gonna go to the side here so I don't block my allies.
Using an armor kit.
Oh, we still have 4 up. Okay, we only killed 1. I'm in danger.
Serious trauma detected. Agent killed.
Yeah, we're gonna. What did our 2 friends become? Oh, he went PFE as well, except a very bad one. And there's a tip. Should have maybe realized that earlier that it didn't really have the damage. Although that's also the thing. I don't like the striker PFE against these guys. I much prefer the full PFEs, the high-end ones. Also, it's interesting that the thing is, I didn't go to Scorpio either. I should have. Usually, somebody grabs a Scorpio.
Just give in. Perfect. I hate traps. Don't make it harder on yourself.
I need the notes. Yeah.
Rogue agent
Quite
eliminated.
handy. Go back to ongoing. That's sort of 3 blue. You really need to make that one 4 blue, or rogue fights, because that one's much more set up for countdown. What I just should do is just give up one of the headhunters. I have too many headhunters on this account. Give up one of the headhunters and use that to go.
Another batch of reinforcements just headed down from the roof.
What a PFE. What a full PFE. Actual. I said the difference between 70 and 80 is actually quite a lot. So I need to go get these. Our two friends will never look back. Oh, actually, no, the Marine's in there. Wait, Marine, let's look back. No, you do this one. This is the key from earlier.
Looks like they're taking up defensive
One guy
positions
went in with
around
us
a
as
mobile
I
command
assumed it was
post
Marine.
topside.
If they've got a command station, you should pull data from it.
Rogue Thrasher, yeah, they do that a lot. I mean, that's, you know, they give you the real DZ experience. Okay, let's get the key chest. See, Acosta there. Let's see if we can make it in time.
Download initiated.
And then I was, yeah, that edge is always kind of broken.
Detected. Heavy ammunition. 25% complete.
Let's actually make some ongoing bullets happen here.
Protected hostile restored.
I think he blew himself up then. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, actually, this is
Complete.
Missed my grenade launcher already. I'm gonna set up a little closer and so I can use my jammer. Have to wait 30 seconds for the boss.
Complete.
Have sledge on something here.
Protected hostile restored.
Hitting the UAV.
Something is still left.
It's all 3 priority targets, down for the count.
There's also likely
Reinforcements entering the building on the ground floor.
I'll finish
Roger
this
that.
mission, but that's gonna be it for me afterwards.
You're gonna have your hands full.
It's like 7 car alarms going off in the background as well. Is expertise on Artificer Hive bugged? I don't think so. It's the tech increase, so it's the same as the buff of it. It was a tiny amount because you already get so much from skill tiers.
An agent
And
needs
also
assistance.
it's just a tiny amount.
They're coming
To
around
begin
us.
with.
Hostile restored protection.
I need a fresh butt.
Could just end the mission. Go badly so.
I got
agent down. Hostile protection removed. Immediate medical assistance needed.
Kind of concerned about what got Marin, because actually I don't see anything up there.
All clear. Black Tusk appears to have abandoned the location.
Not even a mod in there. Not even recalibrated.
An agent has left your group.
Gonna guess their contribution was messing it up. I mean that's about the right amount for. Oh, my group still sits open.
Another agent is now in your group.
Whoopsie. Yeah. And me and Marine kind of carried it. It's them more on Marine.
Is no longer in your
yeah. Let's just leave it there. Yeah, I'm gonna go get cleaned up. Accidentally, this guy joined us. I'll maybe explain to him that. I mean, it's still an increase. It's like that's still more valuable. Like I would say that on the heal for like a tech tank is much more valuable still than you know. Actually, the armor can help a little bit. It's one of those things. Yeah, don't put anything in there until you
has left your group.
kind of dealt with everything else. Actually, how many stars do I have now? So yeah, keep in mind everybody, it's last day of stars. So be sure to spend them.
For the middle of a crisis. Things are a little too calm today.
Yeah, thanks Marin for joining me indeed, and hope you had fun. That's all about the voice channel zone, but I don't know, catch you around, and thanks for all the help. And it's fun once more.
You have left the group.
Looking good, Agent.
As yeah, we'll leave it there. I'm actually also gonna get my exotic caches here already, because I likely won't be coming back to this account until next week when I'll come back in. Because yeah, I'm not gonna do the weekly or anything. I have gotten all of the SHC requisitions on this account. Let's get all the reward track stuff as well, just to not have to deal with them later. And then that for into that and everything out of here. So only really coming back to this account. If we get envy, I might try to get some NSA tech. Well, actually, did I spend all my NSA tech? I think I did, right? Yeah. Because I actually don't know how many more blueprints I need here even. We're kind of... Yeah, let's pop all this and just see what we get. Oh, it's a Deathfall's Act. Yeah, I thought something was like pushing up there, so I was just hitting it very cautiously. But yeah, I couldn't see anything up there, so yeah, just pushed up anyway. And yeah, make sure as well, if you haven't visited Danny, to visit Danny. He'll be open still, right? No, actually, he's already closed. Never mind. It's Monday. I'm like, it's Sunday. No, it's not Sunday. It's Monday. Oh yeah, we got the snitch earlier, but that wasn't on this account. It was on the other. Because actually, I didn't do that on this account, but yeah, he had, I think 2 exotic caches this week, right? So.
Thanks for your business.
But we made some other exotics happen anyway. So add those to the pile. I might at some point actually get this iron lung to 25 or 20 and some other things, because I have watch alts here anyways. I should. Let me get you on some of the last here as we're leading out So let me actually close a few of these tabs. They don't recommend I do it for solo legendary summit with an ad where you said shotgun on this fury, but I didn't catch what sounds but so mostly it's just Scorpio. Like the thing is Scorpio kind of carries it. Scorpio, if you're hitting any red or purple, because you get a bunch of solo, especially you get a bunch of red and purples, all of them, especially on lower floors. So the thing is summit as well. As you go up in floors, it scales kind of in difficulty. So especially if you just reset back down to 0, although you get also less loot on 0, keep that in mind. So it is a little bit better to be on higher floors for that, but maybe just for trying it out. And then yeah, basically just on this fury with a Scorpio and generally intimidate plus adrenaline rush, and maybe 2 blues, like kind of like this. But for a Scorpio, you would need a Cheska piece. There's also a few in the build collection, so if you go in there, but yeah, you would need this, and then a few more crit chances. Cheska Grupo or Cheska Badger. Cheska Grupo is likely better as all right. Because Scorpio kind of carries you. Scorpio just murders one person pretty easily, so you just have to kind of make it 1 versus 1 as much as possible. And then yeah, for shotguns, because not many talents work well with shotguns, so Adrenaline Rush Intimidate or Memento Intimidate as well. Memento is actually likely easier. Or Memento, of course, you have to charge it up. So that's a downside of it. And generally on Legendary, you still have to expect it dies sometimes. So you will lose your stacks here and there, but because sometimes you just get bullshit. You know, if you have a jammer room plus like a heavy and like a sniper dog that doesn't want to push up and stuff like that. Actually, yeah, Danny will still be open now-ish, right? Yeah. Actually, I should go and get in there. Wait, is he still? Actually, let's go. Let's go find him. Let me catch you up. Yeah. No memento. It's, by the way, memento. Just as a pet peeve of mine, I'll just correct it there. You're not taking moments from people. You're taking mementos, memorabilia. I know. You was kind. Oh, yeah, actually no. It's open on. Yeah, because it closes on Tuesday. You know what? Let's go do that then. As the last thing. Oh, he's annoying. He's on the spot that bugs out a lot. We'll go get him. But I think actually still Memento for solo might be better. Just you get 2 blues out of, or like 2 skill tiers for your shield anyway. But maybe 1 more blue, or maybe not even. Make the rest red, and then try that out. The thing is, generally you kind of. It's also a playstyle thing, so you need to be aggressive with it. You need to kind of close the distance, kind of, because yeah, you can't be like all the way back here just blinking away with the Scorpio. You need to get in people's faces and try to, murder them. But now as well with Hollywood, I think just the striker setup could just work as well. Just because you leave enemies on so little health and armor that. Because also you can turret drone it. It's pretty slow, but it is, consistent. Please have inventory.
You need to upload some stuff. Hostile broadcast detected.
If he doesn't show inventory for you, do the same. Just fast travel to New York and back, or off site and back. Basically recessioning. Whenever you go off site, it completely kind of clears your DC map.
Safe area entered.
Like no data remains, and then go back. Also, I don't have the classified to get to him quicker, which is usually easier, but.
Safe area detected.
Checking something in the background. Still have a few minutes again. I'll just have to really quickly grab
Protected hostiles
something
detected.
to eat and get ready for a meeting. Oh yeah, you will die, especially solo legendary on Summit, especially because in the strongholds and stuff, you kind of know where stuff is coming from. In Summit, it'll just be some annoying rooms here and there where just you can't really. I mean, you have stuff like the killer jammer just being in the middle of a room, and then it either takes forever or you just die here and there. Yeah, this is the reason why like the Scorpio works. It's just all the staggers and all the CC.
Hey, you.
You know what? I'm gonna wait a second to interact with him.
Oh, excuse me.
Not sure that
You
will
got
help.
something
But
for me?
yeah, sometimes you have to do it multiple times, which is super annoying. Give me my 2 exotic caches. That's all I want. Let's try it one more time. That's all I have to. The thing is, on EMP floors, you should be technician anyway. And then on EMP floors, you still have your turret. The turret will still remain. But then generally, you have to kind of pair that with something else for that room. The drone will just, not have. Usually what I would grab is
Safe area detected.
Stinger Hive with that. And the Stinger Hive would just be to kind of cover
Detected protected hostiles.
enemies getting close to me. You know what? We'll just take a different route to him. Not that that will matter. But, So we're not doing the global event at all there. The 7-shot shock, or the 6-shot shock would have made them all explode as well, but we didn't get there. Come on, Danny. I believe in you.
Hostile control point identified.
Give me your inventory. Because I've had it sometimes like 5 times in a row, not showing up.
You got something to trade?
Do it then. I might do it after, like just before evening stream. Myself from guess I haven't been able to buy an orange icon disappears. That's odd. Wait, what do you mean orange icon? Do you mean Danny? Because yeah, Danny has this issue quite often. Cassie in that spot shouldn't really have much issues. Finding an orange icon. Trying to think of like what orange icon would be. But yeah, if you're having issues with it, might be best to post a screenshot with it, because that might actually like make it a little bit more clearer. You can also do it because yeah, I'll be away. You could try it in my Discord, but otherwise also in the official Discord, there's Ask Community channel where you can post pictures as well, and yeah, you can. Because usually, you know, if I see it, might pop up something in my head, but someone just I guess from person same same. We're gonna go raiding on the Twitch end. I'm gonna go find somebody for us to raid. Let's see who's up, who's available. I mean, I feel we kind of have to. But actually, I think he's kind of ending maybe. It's not far away. Oh, we'll just raid metal. we have a habit of raiding him, but I also always enjoy metal, so I'll gladly send people his way. And yeah, I'll be back in the evening, and in the evening we're gonna first record a little bit of about the scent run I did yesterday, and we're kind of go over some of the numbers and stuff. Some of the talent picks and such, and also how to kind of run envy in the scent. Gonna record that video first, and then I'm gonna go bounty cheesing. We'll do likely a lot of bounty cheesing in the evening. I wouldn't mind getting a ton of stars and stuff, but also kind of just messing about with different things with that. I might actually run the Shocker Punch as well. The Shocker Punch build I have with Red Eclipse. It's not a good idea, but you know, we'll make it work. But yeah, that's for this evening. That'll be in like 5 hours ish, a little bit over 5 hours ish. But for now, I'm gonna send over to our dear friend ATX Metal TV, who is at his login screen.
People within the player base looking for other people.
Yeah, he's just loading up. And yeah, I'll be back then. Just gonna stop rambling and just say, as always, thank you for watching, and have a good day.